What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. All right, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin outlook for the week. We're going to take a look at the move up that it's made over the last couple of days. Nice move, bullish move, but we're going to look at some areas of resistance that we need to watch out for. So without further ado, let's dive into it.
Trade Genius.
Guys, really quickly before we dive into that Bitcoin video, this is a recent trade we took on Lunar Bitcoin, LUN BTC. Actually had a nice buy signal off of our software on this too, but we took this in the room, called it out, and a nice 9% gain. Not a very long hold. So if you guys are interested in getting into the room with us and getting your feet wet on some of this crypto action, we do this, and we also do the binary options and the stocks and ETFs. So you can get in that room, head over to tradelikeagenius.com, check out package number 1, take advantage of that. All right, guys, so Bitcoin. What I'd like to do is start off with the weekly chart. And what I was looking at on the weekly is we kind of were in this bearish pennant. Now these, because it's a bearish pennant, the risk is to break down, but we didn't do that here. In fact, what we've done is we've come up to our momentum weighted moving average of 20, and we've kind of tagged that and kind of hitting our head against that, and that's going to tie into another level that I'll show you on the daily chart. So structurally, we came down, we tagged the 200 period moving average on the weekly, did what they call dead cat bounce, so you're up and back down, retested it, and it held, which is very good, and now we're back higher. So the two levels on the weekly time frame, guys, that we want to be aware of is 42.37, which is the high of this weekly bar here. So actually 42.39 to be exact. And then this weekly bar here, we want to be aware of that high at 44.14. Now, the reason why those are important is because on the weekly, all we've really been doing is making a series of lower highs ever since we've gotten into this bearish market, right? So every time we come down, we bounce and then we roll over, all right? So we bounce, roll over. We never really make new highs after these highs are made. Another situation, we bounce, we roll over. No highs are, no new highs are being made on these. Same situation here, same situation here, and same situation here. And so here we have another, so now another test level here, okay? If we can make a higher high, we can break these highs here, we're gonna start looking at possibly changing the structure of this bear market. Now, that being said, we're going to run right into this upper trend line. Okay, now, two things we said was these trend lines always will get tagged, right? And the 200 period moving average on the daily is always going to get retested. So let's clear these drawings here. And then what we're going to do is go to the daily. All right, guys, so here's the daily time frame. Again, we're in this zone, this large pink area, okay, and that's tied into this, basically this range on the bull run up, okay. This was where we had a fierce sell-off and then a complete retracement. So when we got into this several, actually a couple months ago, we said this range is going to be large, but look for Bitcoin to dance in that and not just fall right through it. And so that's what we've been playing with. Now, currently what we're looking for is, I firmly believe we're going to probably, we've tested up into this box here, and we currently are just shy of 4,000. So our current high on Coinbase is 39.69, right? So that's the high. Today we eked that out. But looking for, this is a pretty decent rejection here. And so I think if we see another move up, break over 4,000, about 4,100, if you're still long from these lower levels, like from this, basically this bull flag that was setting up here, if you're long from those levels, that would probably be a sensible spot to take profit. Now, if we break above that, then probably the smart thing here would be to look at taking, if we do get a breakout, and likely you might be looking for breaks above, or at least the test of these areas here, because there's going to be stops hiding up here. So we could see a move up. If that happens, most likely this area would then be tested on a pullback. And then I think we'll see that final approach to this upper trend line. So that's kind of the scenario I'm looking at. I don't think this is just going to dump right back over, just based on the volume. See, the volume we've had on these moves up are decent. Okay, so that's what I'm currently looking at for the week ahead, guys. Currently hit resistance, people are short here, but if this comes back up and retests that, these shorts might get squeezed, and then we're going to see also the shorts at this level get squeezed as well, and this level as well, and that would take us right into probably that trend line where we'll probably see a rejection and then back down. So that's what we're looking at for the week. Now, if we look at the crypto fear and greed index, we're actually at a point where this actually turns into a short signal. Okay, so if we get any of those bursts higher on a squeeze, that's going to be setting up really high probability move for a pullback and a short on the crypto fear and greed index. We're already above levels where we've had previous short signals that have fired off. Now we're going into a whole nother level in the 60 to 70 range. And the last couple of times that it's done that was back in May. We had a big sell-off. And then last time we got in there was February 16th, 2018. So that was kind of the, right as the bear market really started to fall. So we're getting levels on this crypto fear and greed indicator that are getting prime time for a short. So you need to keep that in mind as we move up into these levels, especially as we're heading into resistance here. So that's something to keep an eye on. That's pretty much it on Bitcoin. Those are the scenarios I'm looking at right now. Again, we've had a nice breakout from this descending wedge. We pulled back to some support areas, but really what we want to see on the weekly is taking out and closing above these previous highs that we had mentioned on the weekly. Okay, that's really going to be key to see if this market structure changes and starts possibly putting in a bottom formation that we really haven't seen much of anything. But this is so far bullish bounce off of that second retest of that 200 period weekly moving average, and I don't think it's done to the upside yet. So all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.
Trade Genius.